He slunk to the icebox.
Slunk?
He eyed the Who's feast. He took the Who pudding. He took the roast beast.
Hark!
He cleaned out that icebox as quick as a flash. Why, that Grinch, he even took their last can of Who hash.
Ooh, I could make that. I just so happened to have a spare can of Who hash in my pantry from my trip to Whoville last summer. Now, where did I put that? Ah, authentic Whoville Who hash. I've always wondered what's inside. It does say it contains 100% Who beef, so it's gotta be delicious, right? What's up, hungry people? Today, we're making a fictional feast that you can actually find in real life if you look hard enough. The Who hash from the Green Eggs and Ham Cafe in Seuss Landing at Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. I've been wanting to recreate this recipe for a while, and with the Grinch on his way to steal the last of our Who hash, I figured this was the perfect recipe to make on Christmas morning in Whoville. We'll start with a flat cut of brined brisket. Mine came already brined, but feel free to brine your own cut. Just make sure it's a flat cut. Season it generously with salt and pepper, as well as corned beef pickling spices. Fill the pot with enough beef broth to completely submerge the brisket. For a more Christmassy aroma, toss in a cinnamon stick and a few pods of star anise. Bring the pot to a low simmer, and when the spices are aromatic and the broth is bubbling, we can transfer it to the oven to finish cooking at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 45 minutes or until the internal temperature reaches about 150 degrees Fahrenheit. While the brisket cooks, we'll make a simple roux by whisking together butter with flour and milk until it is lightly thickened. The roux will thicken as it cooks, but we are looking for a smooth, thin roux for our cheese sauce. Season the roux with whole grain mustard and a dash of cayenne pepper. Then we can toss in our mountain-aged cheddar cheese. This cheese is straight from the dump on Mount Crumpet, meaning it's extra funky and cheesy flavor. Whisk until the cheese has completely melted into the roux to make a smooth white cheese sauce. Keep the sauce warm while finishing up the Who hash. Next, we'll spread tater tots in a mostly even layer in a casserole dish. Bake the tots according to the instructions on the packaging, but cook the tots for about 5 to 10 minutes less than the recommended cooking time. While the tater tots are cooking, chop the corned beef into bite-sized pieces. Then pile the chopped beef on top of the crispy hash browns and give the casserole a light drizzle of cheese sauce. After a quick stir, finish baking the tots for the rest of the recommended time, about 5 to 10 minutes more, or until they are nice and crispy. When the casserole is finished cooking, top it off with a generous handful of chopped green onion. I served my Who hash in the can that it came in at Universal Studios, and you should definitely consider saving a few clean cans to recreate this experience for yourself. Then pretend that the Grinch stole your presents to really get into the holiday cheer. Layers of cheesy hash brown and corned beef are topped with tangy green onions and even more melted cheddar to make a deliciously simple breakfast hash that is perfect for a Who on Christmas morning. What fictional feast should I make next? Let me know in the comments. If you liked this video, don't forget to flip that sub button and ring the dinner bell so you can be notified of my latest recipes and foodie adventures that I post every week. Do you ever get hungry? Head on over to thestarvingchefblog.com to find this recipe and many more with step-by-step instructions. I hope you all enjoyed and have a very Merry Christmas.